Yo, are you serious? Yo, what's up, brothers, man? Yo, black man, if more, make bro. Anyway, man, the black woman, why do I talk about black women? I just want to say that a lot of brothers don't understand why I keep talking about these. Well, I'm obsessed with these women. I mean, I care about them some way, shape, or form. You know, not the kind of care that Not the kind of care that you might think, you know. Not the simp kind of care where I'm sympathetic to their plight in life. No, I do not care in that manner. I more care about I more care about the future generation, you know. And the main topic of this video is gonna be, the black woman. She does not want to be judged. Why is there a huge campaign going on, a huge psyops going on, revolving around don't judge. Oh man, let me see. I don't know. Okay. Why is there a huge psyops going on revolving around the judgment? Do not judge. Only God can judge me. You know, that's a weird statement because you know if people are allowed to do whatever they want without judgment, then when they fall on hard times or something happens to them due to their lack of understanding, that falls down, that the consequences fall on the general public. You know, take the uh, take the single mother epidemic for instance. You know, when no one judges her behavior, she is allowed to have children out of wedlock at phenomenal rates. And all she can say when her child grows up to be a thug and a criminal is do not judge. But actually, the consequence falls on the black man because everybody wants to know where the black man is. Where's the father? His father wasn't in his life. So, how is it that you could say that? How is it that the burden, the consequence, falls on the black man and you don't want black men to say anything about it? You don't want any black man judging you. You don't want anyone judging you. But that's a falsehood. You will be judged. God gave men judgment for a reason. This is the day of judgment. This is the day where men become judges and they judge the behavior. They try to use this gay agenda and add it on to the civil rights agenda. There was a civil rights agenda where black men and black women were being judged just based on the color of their skin. They were being denied opportunities based on the color of their skin. So they were fighting for rights. They were fighting for the right just to be looked at as a human being, just to be looked at as a person, not as a black person, but just as a person, you know. But then here then came the gay rights movement, and they tried to make that, they tried to throw that on the black man's shoulders as if, hey, black man, we accepted you, we accepted the black man, so y'all must accept the gays. We accepted you, so y'all should accept the gays. That was a bad move on our part. It was a bad move for us to to accept, to even fight for acceptance. I understand that in that day and time they were fighting for, they were fighting for white people simply to be decent human beings to them, basically. To be decent human beings, for laws to be changed where a white person couldn't simply kill a black person and get away with it just because they were white. You know, basically we were fighting for white people to be human beings. And now they come with the gay agenda, and now they're putting that on black men. Okay, black man, we accepted you, or so-called accepted you. Look where that shit has gotten us. If you think they've accepted you, you're dead wrong. But now they're coming and asking black men to accept this gay agenda. And who else will they get to? Who else would they get but the black woman? Who else would they get but her? She is totally and completely agreeable in the matter. At least most of them are completely agreeable in the matter. And they actually push this on their men. That is one of the biggest reasons why black women hate black men, is because when black women tried to push that gay agenda onto black men were like, fuck that, no. you know because first of all, it's not normal. It's not a normal thing. You sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. That's not my issue. But my issue is, you cannot force a person to agree with whatever you feel you want them to agree with. Judgment. There's a reason why men are given judgment. There's a reason why men are supposed to judge, because without judgment, all society breaks down without judgment. If there is no judgment. Now, white people would have a leg to stand on if they simply said, okay, well, I don't, black men, I don't believe black people were equal to us, and I don't believe black people are equal, and go ahead and, y'all do y'all thing over there, we'll do our thing over here. We won't fuck with you, you don't fuck with us. If there could be some type of, if trade, we can trade with each other. But for uh but let's just keep this shit separate but equal. Separate but equal. But that's not what they chose. They chose for you to be subservient to them. They still think you are subservient. And most black people think they're subservient to them as well, because they lack proper judgment. They lack the understanding of, they're still chasing after after equality. Black women are still chasing after equality. And when the black man says, hey, stupid bitch, excuse my language, stop chasing after equality. You don't need it. We don't need equality. There's a difference between being treated like a human being and equality. There's a huge difference. When, you know, just because you treat people like a white man might treat a Asian man, like a human being, but he still thinks he's better. He still thinks he's better. You are the only reason why white people think that they're better than everybody else. It's because they still have control over the black man's mind. you know, judgment, you know, until we start judging things properly, until we put all of this stuff into perspective, into a proper perspective, an unwavering perspective is what we need. See, because when you put things into a perspective as a group, as a group, you know, there's always going to be those individuals who are going to come and say, "Oh no," and that is your black woman for you. When you individuals start putting things into perspective and you come to a consensus about a situation or how you see it and how you and the brother see it, the black woman is going to always be like, "Oh well, nah, it ain't like that." Why? Because she has a couple more crumbs than you do. The devil gave her a couple more crumbs. She is the field hand. She's no different than that white dude, that white man who who was the overseer of the plantation. That's what she is. She's the overseer. And all the white man has to do is give her a couple more crumbs, a few more crumbs, and her ass will be in your ear talking about, "Oh, it's not like that. You know, I mean, what's wrong with you black men? Y'all can't get it together. Y'all, you know, how is it that black women can get it together and y'all can't get it together?" See, these people still have control of us. They still have control of our race. Why? Because we have aligned ourselves with these women. We have aligned ourselves with the black woman, you know, and the black woman has aligned herself with you. She's aligned herself with you. And until you stop aligning yourselves with these women, these women have decided that your leadership is not needed. So why are you still aligning yourselves with them? Stop making excuses for them. Stop saying that, oh, they're just blind and they're mentally disturbed, and oh, the white man did this to them or the white man did that to them. No, we got to stop making excuses for these women. You know, because like I told you, like I stated in plenty of my videos, the white man could drop off all the drugs and guns in your community that he wants. It's on you to pick up those guns and those drugs and sell those drugs to your people. That's on you. I mean, what else could you be doing with your time? I mean, how else could you be organizing the people to get up off their own asses instead of sitting there making excuses? Sitting there, say, "Oh, the white man this, the white man that, the white man this." This is why I don't talk about the white man a lot in my videos. This is why I don't talk a lot about politics in my videos, you know, because the white man is not the issue. He's part of the problem, but he's not the main issue. The main issue is the main issue is us. I'm not going to even say these women are the issue. I'm going to say we are the issues because ultimately we will be held responsible. We are held responsible, you know, sort of like that Big B Kale video where, where he was talking about the single mother who got pregnant, was standing out in front of Target, uh, begging for change, you know, and then another black female walks up and says she didn't do that by herself. She spread her legs. She wasn't raped. So she did do that by herself. No one raped her. No one forced her to get pregnant, you know. And that's the thing that black women are using. They're using they're making you the responsible party. They're playing victim. They're playing the victim, and they're playing victim, and then they're blaming you. If in order for there to be a victim, there has to be a victimizer. You know, there has to be someone turning them into victims. And you are that. You are the one who's turning them into victims. You notice how they don't go on these wild campaigns about white men, because that would be hypocritical. You can't be receiving all this crap from white men and then go on a campaign talking about white men ain't shit. You can't be accepting welfare, child support, food stamps, and all kinds of assistance and Section 8 and bank loans and all these types of things from white men, education from white men, and then turn around and say, oh, well, white man, the white man this. So instead, what they'll do is they'll say, oh, black men ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. So give me more free shit. I'm a victim of these niggas. Look, these niggas fucked the shit out of me and left me with 5 or 6 kids. It's useless to have these conversations with black women. I've tried to have conversation. I mean, every time I try to have a conversation with a black woman and present logic, they come with irrational, emotional stupidity to the conversation. They always bring some irrational, emotional stupidity to the conversation. It's like a switch that goes off, the fuck you switch, the bait and switch. Black women are about the bait and switch. That's where you bait a motherfucker with your pussy, and then once you get him where you want him, you switch. Oh, now all of a sudden he ain't shit. You ever notice how sometimes a brother get a woman pregnant, and as soon as she find out that she's pregnant, she'll switch up on your ass. Or you ever notice how a woman will a dude will cheat on his woman, and then she'll turn around and stay with him? Why? Why would she do such a thing? That's because now she can switch up. Now she got you where she wants you. Now she's in control. That's why a lot of them stay with you, because now they got you where they want you. Now you all apologetic and acting like some type of pussy ass dude. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I made a mistake. I cheated on you. Blah 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 blah. Forgive me. They got you right, and then you buying her shit and you catering to her. Them bitches love that shit. They love that shit. That's why they want they can't wait for you to cheat on them, so they could say niggas ain't shit. I'm the victim. He cheated on me. Any opportunity that the black woman has to become a victim, she'll do it. And she does not want any judgment. Do not judge me. I can make all the mistakes I want. I can sleep with anybody I want. Don't judge me. But at the same time, I'm judging all niggas. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas are uneducated. Niggas don't got they shit together. Niggas are lazy. Niggas are stupid. Niggas are cheaters. Black men do this. Black men do that. All kinds of judgments. All kinds of blanket judgments. But when a black man makes a blanket judgment, what is the first thing that comes out of their mouth? Oh, not all women are like that. Your mama black. How could you say that? Your mother's black. This is the biggest fallacy that comes out black women's mouths. Your mother is black. So what? My mother's black. Yes, she is black, but my mother was nothing like these women that you see out here. That is why people can make a judgment. That is how you make a judgment, because you see how your mother was, or you see how maybe your aunt or your grandmother or whoever raised you was, and you look at the women of today, the ratchet attention whores out here, and you look at the black woman You look at the so-called sweet, innocent, and the black woman, and what does she do? She remains silent. She's in silence. She's silent. You know, her sisterhood could do anything they want. Now, one of them gonna jump up and say anything about it. You know why? Because that's them. They used to do that. They do that. They still do that. They just hide that shit very well. They can hide that. They can hide it. You know. Judgment is the order of the day, though, black man. Judgment. You must pass judgment on these women. Do not allow them to. You are the man. You are the man. And black women are pretend to be your equal. Do never let a woman play the victim cards, because you can't be equal to somebody then turn around and play the victim card. You know, you can't say I'm equal, I don't need no man, I'm strong and independent, all this other shit, and then turn around and say, well, black men, niggas ain't shit, give me free shit. Government, give me free shit. Nobody believes you, and I'm glad that, brothers, we must keep putting out these videos. I'm glad that brothers keep putting out these videos. I hope brothers keep putting out these videos and exposing y'all behavior, because, you know, nobody, the black woman is fucked. The black woman is fucked, man. And guess who that shit is gonna fall down on? Guess who's gonna be held responsible for that shit? You, black man. It's gonna come a time where nobody believes shit the black woman says. Nobody's gonna believe shit. The white man is sick of this fucking woman. The fucking white woman is sick of this bitch. The fucking black man is sick of her. See, the black man was the last bastion of hope she has. That's why she hates these videos, cause she doesn't want you waking up them damn simps. The simps are her last line of defense. And once you wake up the simps, it's over for her. It's over, okay? She is gonna go down in flames with her fucking victim cards. But there's gonna come a time where she ain't gonna be able to use no victim cards with nobody. Nobody's gonna believe her. Even if she tries to use it with one dude, another dude gonna step up and say, "Oh, she's full of shit, dude. Don't fuck with her like that." It's gonna come a time where she ain't gonna be able to get shit, and nobody's gonna feel sorry for her. She's gonna actually need some help. It's like the bitch who cried wolf. It's like the woman who cried wolf, sitting around playing victim all the time. Victim, 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 victim. How does you t- how are you strong and independent, you know, but a victim at the same time? That shit doesn't make sense. Black women are running this game. Oh yeah, I could play the victim. I could see, I can get what I want. I can get what I want. And if anybody asks, I'll play the victim. I'll play the victim. I'll blame it on that black man. I'll say this black. See, you never hear them marching up and down talk about the white man. The white man this, the white man that. You don't never hear that. It's always black men. It's always niggas ain't shit. It's always niggas ain't shit. And niggas ain't shit. But in that time period, when that time comes, Nobody's gonna be giving a fuck about no black woman. Nobody. She's gonna really need help at that point. She's gonna really need help. You know, people. I mean, like I said, I seen a black woman the other day on the street. I mean, on the highway. Y'all probably gonna think this is fucked up. I seen a black woman the other day on the highway with her fucking child in the car. Her car broke down on the highway, stranded, and not one fucking car stopped for her ass. Not one car. No car stopped for her. And I drove past her and I was like, I thought about stopping. I was like, nah. That's just like, y'all gonna hate it. Somebody, I'm gonna get some hate over that one. I'm gonna get some hate mail over that. But like I said, there's gonna come a time where black women are actually gonna need help, and ain't nobody gonna want nothing to do with her. Nobody's gonna help her. You're gonna be totally and completely independent. You gonna have to be strong then. No man is gonna put up. I mean, men are gonna continue to use you as bust downs. Men are gonna continue to use you as bust downs, as cum buckets. You know, that's it. That's gonna be a wrap. That's gonna be it for you. You're good for nothing. Where's the Nawalts? I mean the Nawalt Brigade at? I need to see a Nawalt Brigade. I need to see a fucking gang of Nawalts. And I mean fucking, I mean bitches that know Taekwondo and some other shit. Cause if there was if there was a coalition of Nawalts out there, so-called sisters, if there was a if there was a coalition of Nawalts, them chicks gonna have to know how to fight. They gonna have to be some of the baddest chicks on the planet. You know what I mean? And if they gonna need to be going through neighborhoods beating fucking ratchet bitches asses, shaming them and making them dress properly. Cause it's obvious, when they got the white supremacy button, they have no fear in using that shit. That means if you tell them, hey, look, get your shit together, I mean, bitch, you know what I mean? You dressing like a whore. Stop dressing like a whore. Who are you to judge? Who are you to judge me? So then after she walks past you, some dude walks up to her, some thug walks up to her, he spitting some of that fucking dry thug game in her ear and showing her his new Jordans and pulling out stacks of money, and her ass just fall like a pile of grapes. And then he ends up taking her home or to the hotel and plugging her up, or maybe taking out on a few dates, trying to, pretending. Dates are fake right now, but he's out there pretending that this is the kind of man he is. You know what I mean? He's taking out on dates. Women are so fucking stupid. He's taking on dates though, and he's pretending that he gives a fuck about her. He's a nice guy, and you know, then when she wakes up, 2, 3 hours. He takes her to the hotel, fucks the shit out. Then when she wakes up 2 hours later, there's like $30 or $40 on the dresser. He bounced. He's gone. You know what I mean? Now that bitch got a baby. Now she got a baby. You know. And all this happened because black men did not judge that bitch. He did not. We did not judge her. You know. We do not judge properly. And I want to tell you women something before I end this video. The dating scene is dead, you know? The dating scene is dead, black woman, you know? I mean, any dudes that are taking you out on dates, all that nigga doing is pretending. Excuse my language. All he's doing is pretending. Cause a lot of you don't deserve dates. A lot of you don't deserve dates. I mean, that's your problem. You think you deserve dates. That's the problem. You actually think you deserve a date. You don't deserve no date. You deserve to be taken to the hotel, hit and quit and forget and split. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of you deserve, most of you. The black women that are listening to this, I don't care if you unsubscribe, but yeah, a lot of y'all are that's all y'all deserve. Y'all deserve to be I mean, it's not like when a man takes you out on a date, man, you need to appreciate that shit, man. Fuck all that strong and independent shit. That's the shit that got you in trouble right now. I'm not gonna go off into another tangent, but I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. Dating is dead. You women are not getting dates, and if you get a date, it's just a facade. Let's play the game, the dating game. The dating game is I go out there, I take her on 3 dates. After the third date, I hit, and then I'm gone. That's the dating game now. That is what dating has been reduced to. It's not as if dating is courting. You're not courting women anymore. There's no such thing as courting women. Because you don't need to take a woman on a date in order to court her. You can court a woman going for walks. I mean, that's a better thing to do than taking her to some restaurant or some place where she can look and feel important. Like, yeah, I got a date, and y'all bitches over there, y'all couldn't get no date. I got this nigga coming over here. See, that's the fucking problem with you women. Y'all are too busy running y'all mouths instead of appreciating what brothers are doing. But anyway, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Anyway, black man, do not allow any woman to tell you that you should not pass judgment. You are supposed to be judging. You are from the order of judges. Black men are after the order of judges. And if you do not judge, it should be a sin not to judge. Because that's where judgment comes from. Judgment comes from life lessons, lessons you've learned throughout your life, so that you have judgment, so that you have good judgment. You see what women were before, and then you see what they are now, so you can judge. If you've never known better, then that's when you fall into mistakes. Black women do not want to be judged. That's why they mess with stupid dudes that do not have good judgment. Anyway, on that note, I want to say peace. Get on the 5 steps. Adopt the moral code.